And good morning to all the viewers. Nice to see you guys up already. It's just after 10 a.m. here. And Uncle John said, no, I can't start earlier because then the UK guys will lag behind. They won't be here. Anyway, so I did it for you. All right. Nobody ever did anything for you in 2022. Just know I did this stream late for you. Anyway, welcome. And guys, I hope you have a good last day of 2022 and that you're going to have a fabulous 2023. I think it's going to be a busy one. The way I gauge it from what's happening on our side here with work and also with the Zibo Mod in the flight sim world, I think we're going to be busy. So we're going to hold on tight as well. So I've never flown, or I haven't had the pleasure of flying this 2.8. This is going to be my first time. I've seen a few people complain bitterly about it.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
So when we're done here, I'll have a better understanding of why they're complaining. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe we're going to get a surprise and there's a problem in the code. We'll see. We'll see just now. I don't suppose we've got ATC, right?
No, sir. No ATC at all. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, we have a bit of a surprise waiting for us. If I can just zoom properly, I'll show you guys. STKP, I'll show you. Look at the weather at Amsterdam. That's EHAM over there, yes. So it's at least it's not a red, but if that wind turns, we're in trouble. We'll have to see. So I reckon this will be a good test as any. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Hello, Neil. Yeah, Uncle John's sleeping nicely. I'm not going to wake him now. Excellent, Neil. Okay, well, we'll see. So let me start setting up.
Good morning.
Hello. Wim, are you going to fly with?
I don't think so. It's the end of the year and I have a lot of things to do, but I will be there until you take off.
Okay.
Are there some changes, Nico, in 2.8?
All the changes is basically flight model. Fixed did some more tweaking on the airfoils and stuff. And then Zibo fixed a few bugs he found. So that's the two main things. Morning, Cole. Morning, SK Sun. Morning, Rob. Best wishes.
I flew the 2.8 yesterday late yesterday evening, and I was amazed. Okay. It's so beautiful to fly.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, Christer, coming from you, I know that we're onto something then, so let's see what happens. Right, back to my load sheet. Anyway, best wishes to everybody. As you guys come in, I'll say it a couple of times. I've pinned the message. I hope you guys have a good 2023 and thanks for joining me now in the stream. Zero fuel weight, 62.7. Right. 6.
Did you already configure your QNH, Nico?
Yeah, it's 994, I think, if I recall correctly now. So what I do, I'll show you. Where's this M? So what I do is I use the plugin, obviously, or I use the explain map, and then I go look at 0994. And that's what I put in the box. I've done that already.
Yeah, and then you use the query, NOAA weather query.
Yes. Yeah, I make sure that whatever I use is whatever is in the sim. So by using that NOAA query, it's easy enough to see it.
Yeah, what I do as extra, that is that I look at my altitude after configuring QNH, and then compare it to the sea level data from the Jeppesen chart.
Okay, but that's a dangerous thing, okay, because you've got slopes and you've got different elevation at the airport. Remember, they take the Jep chart at the center of the airport. Okay, somewhere there is like a cross. Like I don't know if you can see it
Yeah,
on the charts.
it's only for some comparison.
Yeah. So the thing is, as you taxi in X-Plane 12, you'll see you sometimes go below it and sometimes you go above it. And then when you get to the runway, it's usually on the right level, kind of a thing. So I'm not too worried about that. As long as whatever the QNH is set in the X-Plane, and that's the one I use in the Zibo mod, that's good enough. Fine. -11. It's cold. It's getting colder.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Okay, Nico, I'm ready to push.
Christer, I will be ready in less than 5 minutes. I'm going to start my APU
Okay.
and do my thing and get going.
I hurry up then.
Trim up.
Captain Hatch, on the fasten seatbelt sign, we do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated. Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
All right. Sit upright. What are you looking at? I'm not streaming yet, Uncle John. You're looking at Christer. Wait. Come. I'll switch it on. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Christer.
Yes, sir.
So I just want to thank you here on the stream for fixing this default
start
EGCC
procedure
for
complete.
us. I at least can get my 30 FPS now.
Ready for before start check.
Oh, great. That's why I do it.
Yeah. No, you did well. You did really well.
Thunderstorms.
Huh?
I saw some thunderstorms in the background.
Yes, yeah. Bad weather.
Oh, yeah. It's a thunderstorm, yes. and rainy.
Which link, Carl? Because there shouldn't be any OneDrive links left. I mean, we haven't used OneDrive in probably a year already, so you need to just point me to the correct place where I still have a mistake, please. Right, so I can't remember which keys I set up for the pushback search command. Let's just do SP. Toggle pushback, yes, Control P. Right, guys, can I push back?
Yes, sir. I'm starting to taxi now.
Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, hold on, no, I muted you. Remember, I told you to remind me to unmute you. Now you can talk.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Thank you, Carl. We'll fix that when we're in the air. I'll quickly fix that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I thought I got everyone, all the little links. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
I'll have to check the one that Nightbot also dishes out.
25N2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Yes. Rob, sometimes the real weather is very far behind, very lacking in, and it's not up to date. That's why we use this little widget, so we can see the difference between the two. Look there, you can see this. Anyway, it's the same time that it's registered, but it
25N2.
doesn't show all the information, so that's the only difference here. But sometimes you can see it's like a half an hour or an hour behind in the sim, so just take that into consideration. Hey, Flight Sim Rex.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
There is one thing I made a mistake with that I need to just rectify now while I'm thinking about it. It's my V-speeds. To tell it we've got a wet runway. Right, taxiing to the runway.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set. Taxi lights on.
Nico, what compensation do you make for what runway?
You go to your page 2, there where you set your V speeds. You go to page 2 and then top right, you just tell it that it's wet.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll see it's dry, wet, and then the anti-skid system that when you have icing and snow. You know, so below 3 degrees, we tend to choose the anti-skid one. What you'll see is it will change your rotation speed. Gives you a little bit more speed before it tells you to pull back. Yes, in the previous stream it did Flight Simulator X. I'm not going to say that it's perfectly going to work at every airport, but at that airport, yes, it did perfectly well. Before takeoff procedure.
Look at this clouds.
Before takeoff procedure.
It's
I did
really,
that just now. Nice, Christer.
it's really nice. Yeah.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Right, let's go.
Stabilized.
Well, it's 8 degrees here. I don't know on average, I didn't look, but it's 8 degrees. Oh God.
Takeoff thrust set.
Just the flight model,
80
sir.
knots. Throttle hold.
New airfoils and a couple of tweaks there.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Get up. One day.
Acceleration altitude. Flaps 1 set. Flaps up and set. Approaching
Morning,
transition.
Anthony. Morning, Tommy. Welcome, guys.
Transition altitude.
Okay. Now we can take a look.
Right, so let me find myself on the map.
You're now at 3,500 feet.
Yeah, it's going to stabilize for a second year because of you call it the restrictions. Just need to see quickly. Yeah, so it's keeping me just about 5,000 feet now in the aircraft. I'm on standard atmosphere, and if I look at WebEye,
4,369.
well, that, yeah, okay, but it hasn't updated in a while, so we have to give it a chance to update. Let's go to someone else. 1,375. It's gone up. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it just like this, and I'll just ask Zibo what he thinks about it, because
But it's a great difference.
don't know.
You're flying now on the it's in the sim, but in the real altitude.
Yeah. So I'm just saving the screenshots. And when we get to the ATC, we're going to obviously ask them to tell us what they see as well.
Is there an option to view the data coming from the sim to IVAO?
No, not that I know of. See, and on the scope, the IVAO ATC is going to see the restriction of 5,000, and we need to be below 5,000. And he's going to be happy because we were. So there wouldn't be a discrepancy as such. But let's get to the cruise altitude. There seems to be, we're not going to hit his airspace. We're going to miss his airspace. We did the test in the US. We did the test in Scandinavia area, and we did it in South Africa. And all the ATC guys said to me, no, we're at the right level. So we're going to have to relook at it then, because this was a couple of months ago when everybody started complaining. So I'll relook at it.
Yeah, as long as you comply flight regulations, then
Yes.
it's okay for ATC.
Yeah, but you know, for guys like you that want to have the same values, we need to find out what's happening. One of the other problems, or let me put it this way, one of the things I should have done, in all honesty, is I made a mistake here. I should not have pressed the standard button yet, because the altitude was an altitude restriction, not a flight level restriction. So there, I actually interfered.
Flight level 100.
Yeah, I jumped the gun.
Landing
Totally
lights
uncle,
switches
you're
off.
right. Morning, Andrea. Yeah, happy New Year to you too. There's no time to fly X-Plane 11 because me and Zibo and Twixter have been working our butts off to try and get this thing updated and out to you. So when I fly, I have to do flight tests and I have to work, you know. So no time to do X-Plane 11 now.
Nico, normally I think when you are below the standard altitude, I don't think it has a great effect
Difference.
if you press standard, because standard is 1013.25.
Yeah, but we were on a very low pressure of 994 or something like that. I can't even remember, right? So the issue is this. The altitude difference between what you will see on the altimeter for 994 and standard is going to be significant, because that is 19 millibars difference, you know. So that's probably where the missing altitude went to. So now I'm feeling like an idiot because I jumped the gun. I pressed the button too quick. If we stayed off standard, we would probably be on the correct altitude, because that's the way the Zibo's made. Now that we've gone to, Now that we're on standard, this is now the next time we need to look at it. So I'll climb further just now. I just want to see. See, altitude reports 9327, but I don't know what the scope for the ATC sees, because we think we're at 10,000. The ATC does not complain. It tells us we're on the wrong level. But the altitude, sorry, not altitude. What's this bloody thing called? WebEye. WebEye is reporting a different thing. So it could very well be that it's just a WebEye reporting issue.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. So I'll have to fly to where an ATC guy is and ask him to tell us. You know, because that's what we did the last time. We physically had somebody on the other side and we, compared notes. And he said, no, he was spot on. I will also report back on that later. Then if I can do that, I'll let you know. Okay. Andrea, I would recommend it, but at the same time, I would recommend don't let go of Explain 11 yet, okay? Because if you lose your mind with Explain 12 and you get angry and feel disappointed for whatever reason, you've got a fallback. Just don't go and delete Explain 11, all right? And then, I mean, that's what we all do. So then what I would suggest is get used to Explain 12, because it's a totally different ballgame. And the last thing that you must absolutely not do, all right, and it's not because I'm an asshole saying it, is don't put Explain 11 stuff in here. No matter what Laminar said or anybody else says, just don't put Explain 11 stuff in here. If you want to have issues, try it. I know a lot of guys spend a lot of time tweaking, fixing, and so be it. Then they can get it going, but don't do that to yourself in the beginning. First, get your feet, get a stable system, and then worry about trying Explain 11. And please never put the Explain 11 aircraft into Explain 12. There's no point. Yeah. So the whole flight model, the airfoils, the whole airplane maker, everything has changed so dramatically. The weather has changed. You can't use old weather. You can't use old planes. And if you can still get an old piece of scenery working, you're going to lose all the nice to haves that Explain 12 is bringing to the table. It's pointless in my eyes. But I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying get stability first, then you can start to experiment.
Yeah, Nico, that's exactly the key for Explain 12. You have to start pure vanilla.
Yeah.
And a pure Explain 12, and then start testing, and
see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. There's no point in starting Explain 12, copying all of your Explain 11 stuff over, and then going onto social media and making a fool of yourself, telling everybody what rubbish Explain 12 is, but meantime back in the ranch you sabotage the hell out of it. I mean, that's not fair to anybody. Just don't do that.
No, sir, it's not. I even started to edit the gateway sceneries to make them Explain 12 compatible, because most of the sceneries in gateway, they are actually made for Explain 11.
Yes.
So that means when you put them in the default scenery for Explain 12, you get an FPS issues like in Manchester or Amsterdam.
Yes.
So that's why I go inside and I convert them to Explain 12 assets.
Yes.
Yeah. So you save yourself a lot of FPS and VRAM.
Yes. Christer here, guys, like he said, he fixed this Manchester. The default Manchester that comes shipped with Explain 12, I was getting about 20 FPS, 20 to 22 FPS. He fixed all of those nodes and all the rubbish that came from that database that is used to make these things. He fixed it all up. I don't think I went once below 30 now. All the time I've been there, even in the foul weather. It's just amazing when he goes in and he optimizes everything. Thanks, Christer.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah, Kristen, thanks. I use it also.
Yeah, I usually get in default 11 sceneries. I usually get 20 to 25 because I have a pretty good computer. And after I tweak it and optimize, I usually get between 45 and 50.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
good.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I also save a lot of VRAM on the
Yes.
graphics card.
Absolutely. Scotsman, I don't know. That's an interesting question. Good morning, Peter. Well, I want to tell you something. This was an absolutely stunning departure here. I loved it. This was really cool. I should just not have pressed the standard button. Damn it. Anyway, it's a habit. Once you get cleared to the next altitude, and I never checked the charts, I remembered too late that there were restrictions.
Escobar. This is in regards to a special meal. Would you please identify yourself to a flight attendant? Passenger
also
Escobar,
aboard.
please.
Yep. I haven't had him in a while. Of course it will, because you're sending them on a fool's errand. You're making them chase their tail because you didn't explain to them that you put the wrong dog's tail on your doggy body. I mean, of course it's a waste of time. Morning, Hendrik.
I don't know about you, Nico, but I got 120 knots tailwind.
I'm at 101 right now, still climbing.
Yeah. So I'm getting the throttles going up and down all the time.
Okay, mine is not doing it. I'll put the views such that we can see it. Yeah, we can't answer that one. It's difficult. Exactly, Cole. Exactly. I'm so busy. For me to go and, try and handle scenery errors and issues and stuff, no. It's going to spoil my fun completely.
And also add that most of the default scenery in X-Plane 12, they are actually better looking than X-Plane 11.
Much better looking.
Yeah. No question about it.
We've already had the discussion about 2020 as well. If you look at the difference between Johannesburg International in 2020 by default and the one in X-Plane, X-Plane wins by far. It's a much better rendition, completely better. So there's that as well. Thought I'd throw that in there while we're talking.
Yeah, I heard that too. I have to set up for my top of descent.
Okay. I agree, Neil.
Peter, masterclass. That's going to be expensive. No, the basic principles in X-Plane 11 sceneries is to remove exclusion zones and all the extra unnecessary nodes for taxi routings and ground vehicle routings, because every node you put in for a taxiway or routings, they're gonna cost you in VRAM. So I remove them and I adjust them. So yeah, that's basically what I do. Then in Scenery Forum, the Trippelman and Janov has explained that the airport boundary is going to more or less replace the exclusion zone, but that's not decided completely yet. So I also adjust the airport boundary zones. So you don't need the exclusion zones. But the issue is that you're still going to be in trouble with trees, because the trees are not in X-Plane 12 are not yet adjusted for the airport boundary. So you're still going to get trees on the wrong place. But as Trippelman has explained, there will be a completely new global scenery assets in 2023. So they will fix it by then. So basically that's what I do.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes times, because the problem is that in X-Plane 11 sceneries there are hundreds of unnecessary nodes, and it can take me up to 2 hours to remove and adjust. And then basic scenery like terminal buildings and stuff, I don't change anything of that. So the basic scenery is still there, but the problem is the nodes of routings and exclusion zones. That's the basic problem.
And for that, the cost goes into FPS and VRAM. And like we said, the difference is night and day from before he works on it and after he's done with it. It's night and day difference.
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference. Like for instance in Amsterdam, EHAM default scenery, I removed, it took me about 5 or 6 hours. I removed over 800 of those nodes.
Wow, that's a lot.
And you have to remember that each and one node for the taxi routing or ground vehicle routing, each node costs you about, I don't know, maybe 150, 200 in K in VRAM. So that means if you have 100 nodes removed and adjusted, you're going to save 2 megabytes of VRAM. And that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot.
Where can the people find your downloads, Christer? I know, but can you just explain to these people? Because, I mean, like Peter says, it sounds like he's looking for EHAM. So where does he get that?
Inside the Discord.
Where, in which
the freeware scenery.
Okay, thank you.
And in the freeware scenery section, I also explain that you actually can use the SAM, Stairport SAM, but with caution. So I only use it for marshallers and parking guides, nothing else.
Okay, no jetways or anything.
No, nothing like that, because the SAM, Stairport SAM assets, like objects and animations, they are still not that quite up to X-Plane 12. Yeah. So some parts work and some parts don't work. So I use it only for parking guides. So yeah.
Yes,
so I make sure the jetways are working on the default X-Plane 12.
Yes, good. Thank you, Christer. Appreciate it. Carl, I'm in agreement. It's not efficient, and then you get issues and all, and people don't always realize where the problem comes from, the root of it all. So now, I hope you guys have a better understanding. KAA, I'm flying into the flight Tampa scenery now, and as per their forum and where we had our discussion, and even after them fixing in inverted commas, you know, the performance, the average FPS I get there is about 30, but depending on in which direction I look, it falls down to like 20. Okay. So even they have like a little bit of an issue, and I don't know what exactly it would be. I've done what they suggested and disabled the default AutoGen add-on piece. It's the second layer of their scenery, and it seems to fix a little bit. It's a little bit better, but I've now also learned that I shouldn't park on, which side is it? Let me quickly see on the chart. Let me put it onto the system here for you. Let you guys see. So what I've learned is if I go to EHAM, I must not park there where my mouse is, because when I look that way, this area, your cargo area, I believe it is very heavy on the FPS. So if I park anywhere else and I look in a different direction, I get my 30 frames, even if I park there and I look in that direction. But the moment I look towards the southeast, my frames just goes down to 20. It just dies. And I don't know why it's so difficult to just fix that portion, or whatever it is. It might not even be at the airport. It might be behind the airport. You know, when I go outside, I've got 60, 70 frames. When I go inside and look through the cockpit window and I look in the southeasterly direction, it just dies. Anywhere else, it's fine.
Nico, I can almost tell you right away what's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is because Orbex, Flight Tampa, and many other third-party developers, they usually create their own objects.
Yeah.
You know, for
yes.
lamppost, garbage bins and stuff. And when you do that, when you create your own objects, it's going to double the VRAM cost regarding to X-Plane's default garbage bins.
No, I understand that because of resolution and all, but now this is why they said we must disable their second layer, okay? And I did that, but even still, the moment I look towards that southeast, my FPS just dies. So I don't know.
So that's the first issue. The second issue is that third-party developers also are very happy to put in a lot of nodes.
Yes.
Because they like to make the turns smooth and nice looking and everything. But on the other hand, it's going to cost you.
Sorry to interrupt, Nico, but now the difference with WebEye is 1,000 feet.
You go over the I'm taking another screenshot. Right, so it brings me back, to what I said earlier. This might just be how WebEye reports it. We'll have to go to an ATC, fly in their area and ask them the difference. Yeah, I at this point in time, I'm not going to chew my wrist off just because of WebEye. WebEye says something. I'll tell you, Wim, I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to organize me an ATC somewhere and we're going to do the tests again that we did, and then I'll tell you what we found, okay?
Yeah, nice. It's only an issue because when you fly online and the other aircraft are in your nearby, then I only have WebEye to see what altitude they are.
$2,000. Give me a second. Well, Scotsman, go get that fixed up version from Krister and go try that. It should solve your FPS issue. Hope. Right, I'm going to land on 18 Charlie. So I'm configuring for that one quickly. And we are definitely going to prep for a radio minimum in case we have to do auto land. I don't know. So I don't know. I didn't think of 18 left. I just didn't want to do 18 right because I didn't want to travel so far. So 18 center is much better. Okay. I think if I learn my lesson today, we'll move up one more next time. Okay. See, I'm just human, and when I make mistakes, sometimes you have to do it like 3 times just to be sure, you know?
Yeah, Flight Radar 24 says 18 right or 18 center.
Okay, I'm vindicated. Thank you, Krister.
Welcome, sir.
It's therapeutic to drive back for half an hour there at 5 miles an hour, you know. Krister, there's a question for you.
Oh.
From Anthony.
Yeah, I have, Anthony. I have. But I don't have any requests, you know. I'm perfectly happy because this is my give back to Nico and the community and the Discord.
Nice, Krister. Thank you, man.
Yeah. So this is my give back to Nico and the company here in Discord.
Uncle John says it's appreciated, Krister.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Right, there you go. We are configured. Switch my anti-ice off so it can remain on then. Now we're going back through the clouds.
Here comes the storm.
It's for X-Plane 11, yes, Carl, but for X-Plane 12, we're on 3.55 and experimental release version 2.8. The early access release. That's for 12. Karen, I never got to fix that link. I'll do it after the stream, eh? That's true, yes. Yep. Okay, cabin is secure, auto brake is set. And care for the rest right now. Let's follow this baby down.
KLM 135 ready for startup and push back from gate Delta 55 and go taxiway Alpha runway 24.
Yeah, so far nothing is yellow or red in the weather radar. It's only green.
Good. The one thing I've noticed, and I don't know why, but I'm going to have to report this again, is my switches here does not change the... Oh, now it does. On the ground, I couldn't change my brightness. Ooh, I need to ask Zibo about that. Look, the brightness, I can change it in the air, but not on the ground. That's strange. That I checked it. Yeah, Carl, I've just remembered to switch the volume a little bit lower because by default now the Zibo Mod starts up at full volume and the altitude client from Iveo reads that and it goes and sits at full volume, and you can't set it on the outside in the app. You have to set it over here. Vim, thank you so much, man. Yes.
Do you know what oliebollen is?
Probably like a fat cook or some cook sister or something that we would have.
Yeah, it's bad for your cholesterol.
Okay, all right. I'll quickly Google it and I'll tell how close I guessed. Oh yeah. We call it fat cooker. Well, it's a type of a fat. So yeah, same thing. Same.
Vim Dries donated 25 euros.
Thank you
through
so much,
SuperChat.
man. Much
Buy
appreciated.
some oliebollen for this evening.
You're welcome.
We're in the rain already. Temperatures -9. I see the weather is cleared up there over Amsterdam.
Taxi to runway 24 via Alpha, KLM 135.
Whereby, yeah, it's moving east. Don't want to put it too softly because then I can't hear it when the ATC maybe comes up. So.
Oh man, this aircraft is so much more alive.
These clouds.
Krista, you're a mind reader. I was just about to say to Nico, ask the guys who are flying how they feel about the latest improvements on 12. And then you popped up and said that.
Yeah, okay.
Don't forget, I'm yet to have all the pleasures that you're having.
Peter, there are 2 other links in the description below the video. The one is for a public donation through PayPal that comes on the screen here, and the other one is a private one that doesn't notify the guys on here. I don't know if you can use PayPal if you want, but those are the PayPal is the main one, and this SuperChat is like a backup kind of a thing. That's the only 2 ways I can accept money.
Line up, runway 24, KLM 135.
That sounds so much better. Wow. Volume's better. Hendrik, yeah, the idea is to fly back to Manchester. So I just need to get something to eat. So I'll be like 10 minutes. You know the drill by now. It takes me about 10 or so minutes to just leave the stream running, and we come back and we go again. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, that's true. I think the commission they take is less via PayPal anyway. This is just magic. Just look. Feels like the old Zibo.
Yeah, the flight model definitely is improving.
Yep.
Improving.
Traffic KLM 172.
You guys, when if you're mentioning anything
on
from the Zibo Pilots Group as a way of saying thank you to Zibo, please remember to also mention Twixter. Twixter's the one that's done all the flight model for us.
Good morning, sir.
He's an
I
absolute
hear
genius.
you. 4x5.
Yeah, I've spoken quite a bit with Twixter in the last couple of days about all the testing and the stuff that he's done. He's put a lot of time into this now to fix this flight model.
Takeoff runway 24 and inbound low peak for the KLM 135.
Just be careful on your way down, Nico. I got wind shear and bank angles all over the place.
We're gonna check it. We're gonna check it. You're a little bit ahead of me, so we'll see when we get there. Here with the turbulence and with the shaking.
Bank angle.
There is a bank angle warning in that turn. There it's at 25, there it's going to 30. Okay, Indrek. Oh, I think I read it wrong. It wasn't. I read it from the wrong side. 5. Sorry, that's 10. That's 20. That's 30. Right, I read it wrong. Keep my wits about me when I try and aim from that far. Yep, we'll do cowboy style if we have to.
Flight level 100, landing lights switches on.
Call, yeah, I just got your message. I'll have to go find it in my emails and send it later. Please remind me to resend Paul his livery. Yeah, yes, please.
Wow, this was a cowboy landing.
That's a 30-degree bank angle. See, 10, 20, 30. rain. It's rain. We're flying through rain. If it's realistic. No, it's XP realistic when you go into the rain and then you fly out of the rain. I don't know. No idea, sir. No idea. But that linking flickering is back. Not as bad as it was, but look, it's back. No, but it's for laminar. Laminar needs to fix that. The Zibo problem. Yeah, it's always linked to fog. Always. So it was so nice not having it for a few versions, and now it's back. Yeah.
I think it depends on the situation, Nico.
It does. It does.
Yeah. Like today we have a lot of clouds and stuff. So I think it's depending on the situation, actually.
It will be, because it's dependent on the sun, the angle, the fog, you know, particles in the air. There's a whole bunch of things that work together that has to be true at the same time for it to happen. So
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's better for us. No, true.
Approaching transition.
I'm crossing the river, taxiing and the river has flooded.
Okay.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Yes, yeah, I know what you mean, Scotsman. I know what you mean. Amsterdam traffic, Skymatix 001 on finals on the localizer, runway 18 center, Amsterdam.
Flaps 5 set. Localizer capture. Glide slope capture. To level off.
Look at the crab here. Look. Almost 15-degree crab. It's kind of changing. See? Look at this crab. Woo! Look at that. Flying almost sideways.
I think Cesar like this.
KLM 1724 is passing VOR Tampa Lima.
Why am I turning that way? Yeah, wind shear warning.
A message for the traffic spawning. I hear a lot of engine noise, but I do not hear you talking.
Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Yo, this wind is crazy. Thanks, Tommy. There are three things we can hear over the speakers. The one is the engines spooling up and coming down. Other one is the wind over the airframe. And the other thing is just experialistic and all its little shakes and stuff.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Look at that speed.
1,000.
Pulling over my own tongue and lips here to try and say that.
Feet stabilized, Mr. Burchell.
Look at that. Yeah. There's the runway, I can see it, but look how skew we are.
Also, I got a wind shear about 200 feet.
Yes, yeah, I've just gone through two of them already. That's an engine here, Uncle John.
For departure to Loft.
Look at where the ILS is now. It's completely lost the plot. Wind shear for the third time.
200.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Yeah, no, we would have gone around a long time if this was real.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get to the center line now. Look how I'm deflecting. I've turned my alpha yoke 90 degrees into that wind and I'm kicking this rudder, eh?
60 knots. Nice landing. Really not bad this time.
Oh, thank you, Linda. You made my day. Scotsman, no. I think under these conditions, nobody's going to trust an autopilot. Everybody disconnects and then fly it by hand. Promise you.
Oh, yes, sir. I had to.
Yeah, there's no ways you can trust the autopilot, even in the real world with this. No way. Shoo. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Amsterdam traffic Skymatix 001 runway vacated.
Flaps up and set.
Yeah.
After landing procedure complete.
What I'll do is I will just refer the ILS back to Zibo, so just as a look, because I think it was the wind and stuff might lend itself to a situation where nobody should expect the ILS to work. But I can already hear the flight simmers go, oh, the ILS is not working. So I just want to get clarification from him on that, whether he's happy or not, and then speak to the pilots, because, I mean, the atmospherics was a bit rough, but just have to make sure that the mod responds reasonably realistically. Oh, that was crazy. Now,
I think it does, Nico. I think it does. I think it responds nicely.
Yeah.
Because you don't fly on rails.
No, of course not. Look, and this is what I'm saying, Christer. The atmospherics didn't lend it to a smooth, stable approach. But I just want to make sure that between Twixter and Zibo and the pilots, they're all happy. That's all.
Yeah, and that's not up to us to decide.
Nope.
No.
We just showed them the video of the landing.
Yeah.
Nico, did you ever ask Sasso if in the real life bank angle and the weather alarms come up in real life?
I can't recall ever asking him that. No, we'll have to find out.
Because I think if you have a bank angle alert, passengers wouldn't be happy.
No, for sure not. But I can tell you one thing. I was a passenger in a 738 once flying down to Durban, where that thing very definitely went past the bank angle and got the bank angle warnings. That day, oof. Man, I started praying in that aircraft. You get to a situation where you realize, now you're in a bad storm.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Nico, personally, I believe that if you're in bank angles and wind shear situation around 2,000 feet and down, I sure believe that Sasso would have disconnected the automation.
No, they will. No, in the real world, nobody will let the automation gamble with your life. Everybody will disconnect, for sure.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
So that's why I also am thinking that when we complain about the automation and bank angles and wind shears and everything, I don't really think that's happening in real life.
No,
actually.
It won't. No, Sasso, SK-san just said it there on the stream as well. Sasso made it very clear that he doesn't like to explain weather. For him, it's not realistic. So, I mean, he's got thousands of hours flying this Boeing already, so he knows.
Yeah.
The big trick now comes in to bring the Zibo to a realistic place where both real pilots and simmers actually enjoy it. There are lots of guys. We had a discussion the other day. I don't know if it was on a stream or off stream. The majority of flight simmers just do it for the fun. They've got a dream to be a pilot, and now they do it for fun to fly this thing. And a lot of them, I would say the majority of them uses auto land because they can't really land because they're not, trained to land.
Yeah.
And when you give them a Zibo mod like this in a weather situation like this, the typical thing that's going to happen is they're going to crash and they're going to rage quit and walk away. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So we've got to take that into consideration. We've got to take realism into consideration, etc., etc.
Correct. Yes. So in all, I believe that for $60 for a simulator, you get pretty much actually.
Yes. Yeah. True. We've had that discussion as well. Slats and flaps. I tell you what, I hardly ever autoland exactly for the same reason you're laughing at. Because we just don't do it. And simmers are simmers.
Yeah, true. I never autoland. Almost.
Ooh, now I've brought my little baby to the big boy parking.
Where are you parking, Nico?
This looks like I can't read below my chart now. I'm on the right hand side of Foxtrot 5. So it looks like Foxtrot 4.
No, Foxtrot 3.
Could be 3, yes.
Yes, I see.
Okay, I'll join somewhere in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but Carl, Autoland is made for foggy conditions when you can't see the runway. It's not made for wind shear and being shaken like a milkshake. Oh, it says right in front of me. Yeah, I need to open my eyes. F3, there we go, Foxtrot 3. I'm looking at the Navigraph chart, man, sorry. Right, parking brake set. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Well, Tommy, that's the only reason I do Autoland is just to test it. Understand, sir? Understand, Carl?
Procedure.
Yeah. True that. Let's see. Okay.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, so the drill is just as usual. I'm going to go find something to eat and drink and just go to the little boy's room. I'll be probably 10 minutes or so. Could be a minute or two longer. And then we're going to fly back to where we came from just now. Okay.
55 kilo runway 24, clear takeoff.
Okay.
Could I please share the departure?
I can't promise you
Gran
anything,
Canaria.
but I'll try.
No problem. Hendrik says he wants to fly with me. And
oh, great.
So we'll do that. I just want to log everything now. Ooh, I think I forgot to log this flight for the VA anyway. Oops.
I'll be off. Everybody, Happy New Year.
Okay, Wim, mooi blij.
Happy New Year, Wim.
Happy New Year.
And don't do too much fireworks, in the wind.
No. I only ate some oliebollen.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that we've been in Middle Africa and they eat them in lunch just as a snack or something. So I think you know them too, Nico.
Yes, yeah. We just call it vet cook, you know.
Look at the adult page. I posted a picture of them.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Tommy.
Okay,
You too.
okay, guys.
Bye-bye.
You too. Yeah, by us, this whole vet cook story. I mean, we buy it for lunch sometimes. They put some nice mince or something inside, all kinds of stuffings. Okay, I'll be back just now.
Nico. Nico is away for a few minutes to get some something to eat.
Okay, are you going to
Nico is
fly
away for a
from
few minutes to
Amsterdam
get something to eat.
Manchester? Are you going to fly from Amsterdam to Manchester?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
We got a disk full error on the Skymatix VA.
Right, guys, I'm back. I haven't actually eaten anything, but I've made some hot chocolate and got some cookies at least. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream, John Malone. And I've just put the link there. That was the first link that came up, but basically it is Flight Tampa and the Flight Tampa scenery for Amsterdam. I bought it from the Flight Tampa website, actually. I see I put the OBEX link there, but I suppose it's the same thing. They give you the explain, or at least Flight Tampa gives you the explain 11 and 12 scenery for the same price of one, you know, so that's what it is. Thank you, Cole. You know what? I was absolutely blind to that fact. I read what scenery and then my mind wandered. Sorry. The EGCC scenery is the one that Christer fixed for us. So you need to come to our Discord and get the link there. I don't know if I can share it like this. Let's see if I can. I do apologize for being half blind. Sorry, man. Set freeware scenery. He's done a lot of them, eh? There's EGCC. There's EHAM. I'm not sure if this will work via the stream, but I'm going to put the link in there. If it doesn't, I apologize. Then come to Discord and pick it up here. There you go. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hold on. That is embarrassing. Reverse scenery. Yeah. Where's that EGCC? I'm going mad. So I gave you the same thing twice. How stupid. Yeah.
Hold on, I am coming.
Hello, Hakan.
Hello, good morning. I think today end of the 2022.
Yes, it is. That's... Oh, here we go. Here's EGCC. I got it now. Copy link. It's probably... I'm tired. I need to rest now before the new year comes, you see. Right, okay. Check that one, please. Yes, and this is for Explain 12 specific. So that should be EGCC. Damn it. Hello, HD Simulation. Welcome. How are you doing?
Which gate are you in, Nico?
I'm at Foxtrot 3.
Dankeschön.
Starting from 2-4, Nico?
I don't know. That's just what I wanted to ask you. What does the planning say?
Let me tell you, Bergo 2 Sierra with runway 24 for departure. OTBED 1 Mike 23 right in Manchester.
All right, we'll have a look then.
I only checked the Netherlands. The real life is 2-4 departure. So.
All right, well, let's get it on screen here. Let's have a look. Scrutinize all the stories now. All right, let's navigate. Right, so EHAM, EGCC, grab the flight route quickly. Runway 24 is very definitely a sensible option. 25 knots from the front, 5 knots from the side. Yoo-hoo.
If I say it is right, sir, you need to trust me.
I trust you and I trust Indrek. It's not. I'm doing a show on YouTube. We have to talk to the audience, Hakan.
I see dead people.
It's now Scotsman. Yes, you say that again and then he's unhappy. He doesn't say that. We're dead people. Right, okay, so runway on Manchester. Which one are we landing, gents? Because we can take anyone now.
23 right.
Okay. Hendrik, you happy?
Yeah, fine with me.
Is Foxtrot 5 is available, Nico?
It should be.
Just a little behind, guys. Can you help me with the runways?
No problem. Let me just quickly get there. Okay, so runway 24 for takeoff.
Yep.
23 right for landing.
Yep.
Berg 2 Sierra for the SID.
Yep.
OTBE 1 Mike for the arrival, and then I'm going to change the approach. I'm going to make to finals. Finals.
Yeah, so 2-3 right final from the OTEP.
Yes. Yes.
OTBED departure. Yeah. And then we have to link somewhere because there's some direct in between.
Yeah, from Rosan to the final approach fix. There's a direct.
Yeah, exactly. I think, yeah.
I'm going to quickly update my, what do you call it, planned flight thingamadding upstage here. Put the route in there with everything in it. Uncle John is back now, so I just want to put him in the picture. We're busy prepping. We're going to fly back from Amsterdam to Manchester. Yes. No idea. I'm happy, thanks. I've got everything I need. I'm happy. Yeah. Let's just take that done. Let me go change that while I've got time.
In Amsterdam radar online.
Okay. That's Paul.
He's putting us on departure to 18 left.
Okay. So you say he's changed the runways now?
No.
Yeah, Hendrik just said he's changed the runway. Hendrik?
Yeah, 18 left.
18 left for takeoff. Why? Did you see the weather? Can you not ask him to change that? The weather is not conducive for 18 left.
Yeah, we can check.
I mean, 18 left has got a 19 knot crosswind, 17 from the front. 24 has got a 5 knot crosswind and 25 from the front. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
In real life, they're using 2.4.
Yeah, but come on, let's be realistic. You can't use... Yeah, okay, now let me shut up.
They're using both, so I'll check with them. I'll start to ask clearance and check with you guys.
Please, and then say to him, wind's not made for 18.
We'll see.
Okay. Almost said too much there. Well, of all the runways here, 24 is like a magic one currently for takeoff and landing. Obviously, they're using a multi-runway setup, so give Hendrik a chance. Let him see what's spotting.
Hello.
Mr. Sasso.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
All good. You?
Yeah, just waiting for some or other confirmation of the runways to use, because 24 seems to be the better one for our purposes.
Okay.
Other than that, peachy, really good.
Are you online, Nico, in Iwao right now?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the confirmation.
Okay, I felt myself alone here as online.
Don't worry about it, okay? Oh, that's
So guys, 24 is okay. BERGI to share departure.
24 with the Berg to Sierra's departure.
Well, that's correct, but the ATC is coming across, so having phone silencing it.
I'm gonna file as such.
Amsterdam.
Nico, I put you on the headset now. Can you say something?
Sorry, no, I was just checking that the runways are good and you confirmed with me, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that's okay, but I was having trouble hearing you because the ATC was coming over the same.
No problem. No.
So it's good now.
Now I'm starting all my A-cars and everything. I forgot the A-cars flying this way this morning. The A-cars for the VA, I've got it this morning. Yeah, I'll book it later. Right, that's done. That's done. We need to export from SimBrief again. Yeah, that was out. Well, they give you a little PDF document with Linda, and basically what happens is you install it when Explain is closed. Start up Explain. There's a pop-up that comes on your screen when you go into the Zibo, and you click on Set up Copilot. Right? Once you've done that, you have to restart your Explain. Once Explain is restarted, you have to register, and she just works. I didn't do anything other than that. HD simulation, this is about a new flight model and some fixes that Zibo did. Twixter made a better flight model again, tweaked some of the airfoils and stuff, and Zibo fixed some other issues behind the scenes, and that's what it's about. So, yeah. Aaron, then in that PDF also, you need to set up certain keys. You know, I've got the widget here on one of the buttons on my yoke, so I can bring this, you know, widget up and hide it, you know, on command, because it's kind of in your face, you know, so it's better to just have it one way. Yeah, cool. Right, so let's start with the basics. Let's go and do the fuel and the payload. Where are you going? Oh, still remembering payload and stuff. So let's go STKP. Load the last sim brief thing. It's the one. By now. We'll be doing flight level 300. There. Let's go grab the rest. Approach rating very bad. Yeah, well, wind shear, what do you expect? Landing wasn't that bad, so cool. No, Christian, I'm kind of off FS2 crew. I don't have any inclination at this point in time to actually buy it, huh? Who do we talk to? The EHAM center. I don't see an approach. I only see a center.
Only center indeed, Nico.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amsterdam radar, beeline 104, request pushback and start.
Beeline 104, face south, push status approved, QNH 1002.
KLM 426, flight level 140.
KLM 426, thank you. You cleared level was 130, however, continue to climb now, flight level 33.
Climbing 330, KLM 426.
And that means if you reach 330, you should level off and not continue to climb next time. Please do that, sir.
Oops, my X-Plane 12 died on...
KLM 1840, after Archer, present heading...
do you have better pushback?
Yep.
Was it better pushback that crashed you at this airport? Because that's what happens to me.
After update, present
okay.
heading,
and that happened to me also.
Yeah, that's why I put easy pushback back.
KLM 1840, after descent, flight level 50.
No.
Okay, well...
Flight level 050, KLM 1840.
Something strange. I'm still in X-Plane 11. I can't arm out of throttle, and there's no.
Lufthansa 457, request descent.
That sounds weird. Did you do a developer reload before you started configuring your system?
Yes.
Roger, I will call you. The other station calling for descent, call sign only, please.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is
on 457.
and you are good to go.
457, start.
So, starting anew.
Lambda 457, descent level 260.
Descending flight level 260, that's on 457.
Millennium 209, hello to you. Squawk 1000, when ready, descent flight level 100, and fly the Eagle 1 Alpha arrival, ILS runway 22.
Fixed.
Flight level 100 for Millennium 209er, arrival runway 22, please confirm.
Yes, confirmed, sir. Lufthansa 457, no further ATC, Unicom, wanted to enjoy your landing in Frankfurt, happy.
Automotive Unicom, 122, destination 457, Happy New Year.
Speedbird 2 Alpha Mike, holding point 07, ready for departure.
Speedbird 2 Alpha Mike, the wind, 230, 26 knots, runway 24, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff from my 24, Speedbird 2 Alpha Mike.
Turkish 982, ready to copy, you're clear.
Go ahead, sir, 982.
982, sorry for delay, you are clear to Manchester, ready BERGI to Sierra departure, climb flight level 060, squawk 2134.
Okay, clear to destination, Manchester Airport.
Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. And Happy New Year again to you too.
060, squawk 2134, 982.
982, read back correct.
Amsterdam radar Skymatix 001, Foxtrot 3 at Amsterdam Schiphol, Bravo 738 requesting IFR clearance to Manchester.
Skymatix 001, hello sir, I had to find you on my map, and I can see you right now. You are cleared to your destination, Manchester, BERGI 2 Sierra departure, climb flight level 060, and squawk 7336.
Squawk 7336, initial altitude is flight level 060, and we'll use the Berg to Sierra departure of runway 24, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, read back correct.
Starter, this is Turkish Airlines 982. We are ready for pushback and startup, sir.
Turkish 982, face north, push start is approved, QNH 1002.
Okay, face north, startup and pushback approved, QNH 1002, Turkish 982.
Lufthansa 9963, Unicom 1228. Have a good flight to Frankfurt.
122 decimal 8 for Lufthansa 9963. Happy New Year to you too. Bye bye.
KLM 426, climb flight level 370.
Climbing flight level 370, KLM 426.
And KLM 426, proceed direct to Wellgo.
Direct Wellgo, KLM 426.
KLM 1840, turn left heading 260, descend to 3000 feet, QNH 1003.
Roger, turning left heading 260, descend 3000 feet on QNH 1002, KLM 1840.
The QNH is 1003, just changed.
Just
sorry,
changed.
1003 KLM 1840.
No problem at all. Steven 2 Alpha Mike, we have radar contacts. Continue climb, flight level 240, direct Logan.
Continue climb flight level 240, directing Logan, Super 2 Alpha Mike.
Gemini 46503, good routes to you, and Unicom 1228. Goodbye, sir.
1228, Gemini 46503, thanks a lot. Good job.
Amsterdam radar, Skymatix 0355, ready for push and start.
Skymatix 0355, push start approved, QNH 1003.
QNH 1003, Skymatix 0355, push and start approved.
Millennium 209er, descent level 70 after RTIP.
Flight level 70 after RTIP for Millennium 209er.
Negative, sir. It's your descent is right now, and after RTIP you have to maintain present heading.
Descent flight level 70 now and maintain present heading after RTIP.
Nico,
Yes, sir.
Amsterdam, this is Turkish Airlines
so the simulator is giving false wind shear.
Yeah,
Just faulty one.
Location is 982.
Gave me
Alpha,
3
holding
wind
point
shears
shadow
on
7, runway 24.
landing here at Amsterdam, eh?
No, it's I'm in Eindhoven at the moment, and he's saying wind shear for nothing.
Alright. Vim, yes, I will. I will do that.
KLM 1840 on present heading, you're cleared for the ILS, runway 22.
Why can't I hear Linda? Did you hear her?
On present heading, clear for ILS.
Maybe it's because she didn't do anything.
Confirm runway 22.
Linda is on strike.
Hey, firm, I told you in the beginning, expect ILS 22.
Trim up.
Roger. Clear for ILS.
No,
She woke
this
up.
wind
She
shear
woke up.
call.
40 will report established.
This wind shear call up.
Thank you. Let me know if you need more time to prepare the landing, but not sure what time you need.
Amsterdam Centre, EG49 Delta Golf at stand Charlie 12, type A320 Neo, request IFR clearance to Jersey as filed.
EG49 Delta Golf, hello to you. You're cleared to Jersey, Falco 3 Sierra departure. Climb flight level 06, squawk 2135.
Really busy at Amsterdam, huh?
All commands and checklists aborted. All commands and checklists aborted.
So what are you
Clearance
doing,
approved
Linda?
By the Falco 3 Mike departure, runway 24, squawk 2135.
Before start
EG49
procedure.
Delta Golf.
49 Delta Golf, your SID is Falco 3 Sierra.
Before start procedure.
Yeah. Get your act together,
Apologies,
women.
Falco 3 Sierra, EG49 Delta Golf.
No problem at all. It's the last day of the year. Everybody make mistakes. Just kidding.
Right.
Yeah, the steady tech is correct, sir.
That's reset. That's done. Get rid of
Before
these
start
guys.
procedure complete.
Drive away.
Ready for before start checklist.
Doors are closed. That's done. And jeez.
KLM
win something.
1840, left turn heading 205, then sir.
Okay, I'm ready for push and start.
Left heading 205 KLM 1840.
245.
Skymatix 001, ready for push and start.
840.
Skymatix 001, push start is approved, QNH 1003.
United 1003, push and start approved. Skymatix 001.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
Oh, you know what's up? Chocks. That's why.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
No, we don't want the shutdown procedure. You go away. We did the shutdown procedure earlier. Start number 2 engine.
Skymatix 06, currently on stand Delta 56. Request clearance to Manchester, please.
Skymatix 206, goedemorgen. You cleared to Manchester,
number 2 engine.
to Sierra departure, climb flight level 060, squawk 7331.
Starting number 2 engine.
Yeah, then I drive it with my tiller.
Oh, 2.8, much better.
Cleared for the
Still a bit of yo-yo,
Yeah, I
but
saw
that
that
is
just
induced
now.
by that weather, because the weather is
Skymatix
completely
206, correct.
Yes,
Broadway break, Millennium
giving
209,
false
for straight in
information.
approach, turn right, heading
So
240,
again, running a problem.
245.
Those wind shear warning are completely unrealistic. They are based on the trend of the speed and not by the actual speed.
Gotcha.
Amsterdam
Gotcha.
Center, Skymatix
Makes sense.
0355, ready for
Yeah.
taxi.
When you see the arrow of the speed going down by 30 knots, it's not actually going down by 30 knots, but that triggered the wind shear trigger, which is unrealistic.
Start number 1 engine.
Skymatix 0355.
Millennium 209, descent
Flying
altitude
raw data
3000
is
feet,
much
QNH
better.
1003.
I'm in Eindhoven with gusty wind,
3,000 feet
much more stable.
Yeah, I just saw with all the wind shear and the winds and everything now that the ILS kind of lost the plot again after it was very stable now for other flights. So this weather is definitely harsh, man.
Roger no, it's completely broken.
Anyway, hello, Captain Poland, welcome.
I'm doing cowboy style, but I mean, on final it's still yowing you.
KLM 426, Unicom, and have a nice New Year.
Ja, we gaan uiteindelijk. Turkish 982, are you ready?
Go ahead.
Are you ready for departure? That's the question to you, sir.
Ready for departure, sir.
Turkish 982, the wind is 24026, gust 37, runway 24, clear take.
Witness copy, cleared for takeoff from runway 24.
Christer, I've turned this guy down as far as it was possible. Let's see if I can do it a little bit more.
24026, gust 37, vacate at the end to the right.
See, now it's shut down. I can't hear them. That's like 1 notch from shutdown.
Please acknowledge vacate at the end to the right.
Roger, at the end, vacate to the right, KLM 1840.
Skymatix 206, request push to start.
Skymatix 206, face east, push to start approved, QNH 1003.
Facing east, push to start approved, QNH 1003. Skymatix 206.
Yeah, sorry, Christer. Skymatix 001, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, taxi to holding point, Sierra 724.
The thrust required on the engine.
Wait, sorry. You spoke just when he spoke. Let me just mute myself quickly. Please repeat for Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, taxi to holding point Sierra 7, runway 24 via Alpha.
Holding point Sierra 7 for runway 24 via Alpha, Skymatix 001.
Airborne 982.
Sorry, Sasso, I'm back.
No problem. The thrust required on final, it's much realistic.
Yeah, better. Yeah, so.
Flight level didn't copy, sir. Could you say again?
There is no pitch authority still. The pitch authority is very fluffy on final.
250, copy, 982. Climb and flight level 250.
Amsterdam Center, EG49 Delta
Captain
Golf,
Poland, I don't
Charlie
mind,
12, ready for
I
push and
don't mind.
start.
EG49 Delta Golf, push start approved, QNH 1003.
Push and start approved, QNH 1003, EG49 Delta Golf.
I suppose Alpha is the first one. Yes, it is. I just
Oscar
noticed
Charlie, I can see you
sign.
standing, but I don't hear you. Air France 767 Lima Lima. You're leaving my airspace. Unicom 128. Have a good flight. Au revoir.
Unicom 228, thank you, sir.
This woman is driving me insane. You know.
Millennium 279, on present heading, you are cleared ILS approach, runway 22, remote established, and turn left 5 degrees to intercept.
Clear for the approach for Millennium 279, we'll call you back when stable.
Turkish 982, proceed direct to SUPUR. Sierra Uniform, Papa Uniform Romeo.
Direct Sierra Uniform, Papa Uniform Romeo, 982.
Thanks, Neil.
Sun 434, are you on for the 60? Good morning.
Hello, sir, from 44. With you.
Sun 434, hello. Request contact, proceed direct to Eriksu.
Yes, Eric, 44, thank you.
Steven 12 for Mike Unicom 128, no further ATC online in the UK. Have a nice flight. Bye bye. Happy New Year.
Unicom 122, that's mate. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Runway 22 vacated by Golf 5, KLM 1840.
Roger, hold that, hold before crossing 18 left.
Roger, hold when crossing 18 left, KLM 1840.
Skymatix 0355, the wind 24026, gust 37, runway 24, clear takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 24, Skymatix 0355.
Taking off, guys.
KLM 1840, there's one aircraft departing from the beginning, runway 24. Behind the aircraft, you can cross 18 left via Golf 5 and then take Bravo to gate Delta 557, caution jet blast.
Roger, after departing traffic, we are allowed to cross runway 18 left, then continue via Bravo, and could you please repeat 10 for KLM 1840?
But of course, your gate is Delta 57.
Roger, then
All commands
continue
and
via Bravo
checklists
to
aborted.
Delta 57, KLM 1840, thank you.
Already started.
You're welcome, Skymatix 001, line up OTBED, runway 24.
Flaps 10 set.
Skymatix 001, line up and wait, runway 24.
My thing was muted, sorry. Yeah, line up and wait, runway 24 behind departing traffic, Skymatix 001.
Amsterdam Centre, Easy 49 Delta Golf, ready for taxi.
Easy 49 Delta Golf, 5 Bravo to holding point, Sierra 7, runway 24.
Skymatix 206, request taxi.
I was waiting for a readback for the Easy 49 Delta Golf. Did you copy, sir?
Yep, taxi to holding point, Sierra 7 via Bravo. Easy 49 Delta Golf.
Thank you, sir. Turkish 982, climb flight level 32.
Climbing flight level 320, Turkish 982.
So,
Skymatix 206, request taxi.
Skymatix 206, taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24 via Alpha. Skymatix 0355, radar contact, climb flight level 240.
She's stuck. See?
Climbing flight level 240, Skymatix 0355.
Skymatix 001, the wind is 24026, gust 37, runway 24, clear takeoff.
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff, Skymatix 001.
And Skymatix 206, I didn't get a readback. Did you copy taxi instructions? Alpha Sierra 724?
Yes, sir, I did read back, but maybe I was broken at taxi to holding point Sierra 7 via Alpha for runway 2.
Takeoff thrust set.
Thank you.
Traffic.
80 knots. Throttle hold.
Skymatix 0355, proceed direct to SUPUR.
21 knot wind fighting against me, 20 knots now.
Direct to SUPUR, Sierra Uniform, Papa Uniform Romeo for 0355.
Wow.
Direct support,
Gear up, wind shear again. Sasso wind shear again and takeoff now. Come on, day.
Skymatix 206, line up away, runway 24.
You can say that again, Carl.
Runway 24, Skymatix 206.
Wind shear.
We're testing our baby to the extreme today.
Approaching transition. Flaps 1 set.
Oh yeah.
Transition altitude.
Box 10 Delta 57, KLM 1840.
KLM 1840, welcome to Schiphol and enjoy your New Year. Happy New Year to you.
Okay, thank you and New Year too. Bye bye, KLM 1840.
Skymatix 206, the wind is 24026, gust 37, runway 24, clear takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff. Skymatix 206.
Skymatix 001, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Skymatix 001.
Air France 1524, hello to you. Radar contact, are you able to climb to flight level 370 already? Merci.
Amsterdam radar Millennium 209, full establish ILS runway 22.
Millennium 209, there will be departure from runway 24 in case of a missed approach. Immediate left turn heading 180. The wind
Yeah,
is
but it's
240.
okay. It's chocolate, it's fine. Hot chocolate.
206 knots, gusting 37. Runway 22, clear land.
Clear to land for Commander.
Easy 49 Delta Golf,
Yo.
line up away, runway
Yo.
24.
I'm glad I'm not sitting in the back of this aircraft.
Line up and eight. Pardon me. Line up.
Can you
and
imagine
wait,
how
runway
many
24,
bags have been
easy
used
49
already?
It's been a long year.
That's
Millennium
very
209, just to
alive,
make
Flight
sure, did you
Superx,
copy
very
missed
alive.
approach instructions? In case of a missed approach, left heading 180 immediately.
Copy misapproach instruction. In case of misapproach, left heading immediately for Commander.
Thank you. Skymatix 0355, continue climb, flight level 300.
But to place that button.
Continue to climb flight level 300, Skymatix 0355.
Skymatix 206, further contact, climb flight level.
I will climb to flight level, but you were broken off, so please repeat. Skymatix 206.
Climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 230, Skymatix 206.
Negative, flight level 240, please.
Sorry, wait for me. Can you flex it, please? Skymatix 206. Climb flight level 240, Skymatix 230.
EC 49 Delta Golf, the wind 24026, gust 37, clear takeoff 24.
Clear for takeoff, easy 49 Delta Golf.
Turkish 982, you're about to leave Dutch airspace, Unicom 1228, see you next.
Thank you very much for that service. Happy New Year. Going to 122.8 Unicom. Bye bye.
Gula Gula. Skymatix 206, right turn direct SUPUR.
Direct to SUPUR, Skymatix 206.
Very good ATC. I like him.
Yeah, it's nice. But fast
Really?
and yeah, it's a bit fast. You know, some of the viewers said he must take a chill pill, but it's okay.
A little bit
had that comment
adrenaline.
before. He has had that comment before, I know.
Is it okay?
Millennium 209, no need to acknowledge, vacate at
I
the
wanted
end.
to ask him whether he is Kola or not.
No, he won't understand unless he knows the culture.
I see.
At the end of the runway for Millennium 209.
To the right, thank you. Skymatix 001, continue climb flight level.
Continue climb flight level 300, Skymatix 001.
Your rain is coming in loud and clear, Nico.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rain. That was rain that came and then it goes.
EC 49 Delta Golf, we have very contacts. Proceed direct to Ilinis and climb flight level 340.
Okay.
Yeah, can you just confirm the direct to easy 49 Delta Golf?
I am not in front of computer.
Direct
When
to
passengers
Ilinis,
see me in
Romeo
the
India,
cabin,
November
they are
India,
going to
Sierra.
start farting for a while.
Yeah,
I will
direct
be
to
here in
Remus,
5 minutes.
Easy 49 Delta Golf, climb to
No
flight
problem.
level 340.
Sorry, Uncle John,
Okay.
you were asking?
Skymatix 206, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Skymatix 206.
Papa Hotel Sierra Oscar Charlie radio check, how do you read?
What? 5 and 5.
Ja, I read you 5 by 5 zo. Nou, goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag Jelle. Nou, de Papa Hotel Sierra Oscar Charlie request staat op 4 to heel de S-bound.
Papa Charlie, Sierra Oscar Charlie, goeiedag. You cleared to Hilde asphalt. Victor departure, runway 22.
I am back earlier because cabin is smelling
006.
interestingly.
Clear for the destination asphalt and QNH 1003, runway 22 in use and squawk 0060 Papa Oscar Charlie.
Correct, start good.
Copy.
Millennium 209,
Are you in 12 now, Cesar?
cross runway 1 at left, via Golf
No,
5,
2020.
at the other side, taxi to
I did already the 12.
28 via Alpha 8.
Okay.
Nico, say hello to Uncle John. I missed him.
Yeah, he's not here with me now.
Via Golf 5,
Okay.
cliff crossing,
He's in the
runway
kitchen?
18 left.
Yeah, he went to fetch him hot chocolate when he saw I had some.
Via Alpha 8.
I understand.
He had chocolate. Sorry, he had coffee before, but my hot chocolate is now ice cold. So I'm drinking ice cold chocolate drink, and now he wants another one.
Okay, enjoy.
Christian, sorry, I had to get out of all the situations I was in before I could really give attention to your comments. There's no ways we're going back as a Skymatix or a Zibo team back to VATSIM at this point in time. Our loyalty is towards IVEO because their loyalty is towards us. You know, we've lost nothing on VATSIM, and the last couple of times we were there was absolutely not nice, to say the least, and we decided differently. We're not going back there. I don't mind going and visiting every now and then and keeping my account alive, but we cannot have the same relationship. It's impossible to what we have with IVEO. I mean, I'm a creative partner and all kinds of other things. So, I mean, it just doesn't work. It won't work.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Negative.
Hello.
The waypoint is AMSEF.
Hello.
Alpha Mike, Sierra
morning.
Echo Victor.
Good morning, Paul. Can you hear me?
Merci.
Good morning, Hakan.
I would like to wish a wonderful year to you.
Thanks, man. Same to you.
What are you going to do in the 2023 different than 2022?
I shall do a little of everything.
I see that, people. Okay. Good.
Perhaps I'll resolve to use the kick button a little more.
Skymatix
On this current
3.55,
server.
Unicom 128, have a good flight to Manchester. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year to you too, and thanks for the service. Switching to Unicom, Skymatix 0355.
Thank you.
Manchester Tower is online. Let me give you frequency 118.630.
1000 to level off.
Papa Charlie, taxi to holding point 22, report ready.
We'll go, Papa Charlie.
Amsterdam radar, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, go ahead.
So can you please verify our altitude on the scope there?
But of course, you're showing exactly flight level 300.
Thank you, that is amazing, sir. Okay, we've noticed a discrepancy with WebEye, so now I know I can just speak to somebody on that side. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, I think WebEye is showing true altitude, so that's why the difference is there, I guess.
Yes, because depending on where we fly, it's like almost 1,000 feet now on WebEye difference. But as long as the ATC sees us at the right level, we're happy. Thank you.
Yeah, we are very happy too as well. And you are about to leave Dutch airspace, Unicom 122.8. Happy New Year, guys.
You see, the change
Happy
is just
New Year
in the
to
weather.
you too, sir.
The
Thank
weather
you for your
engine is
service.
completely
Unicom
different.
122.8, Skymatix 001.
Now I have X and Biro on 2020. And it's not giving me wind shear. Just a problem of weather.
Yes, yes, yes.
Nico, in Manchester there is no wind.
That's good. I saw that. That's why I said earlier we can use any runway. Vim, absolutely. And I'm so glad you were here to experience it now with us. You know, so amazing, amazing. Yeah, well, look, there's, like the guy said, it's a different altitude reading. So, you know, through altitude versus where we at, whatever you want to call it. So, exactly. So, the network is happy. We're happy. But you see, nobody flies on true altitude. Everybody flies on the indicated altitude. So if you fly on your altitude and your barometer is set correctly, the other guy will have exactly the same procedure. So it shouldn't be a problem. It's just interesting that WebEye decided to use a different altitude. Do this. Never mind. Right, so at Manchester we have information alpha, and we're going to use runway 23, right? So we did make the right selection. Very nice.
Of course, I told you.
Yes, Hakan, you are very clever, I know. You know, we've learned a lot from you, eh?
Huh?
I'm trying to now play the game with you. I'm saying we learned a lot from you, and you go, huh? He lost the joke himself. That's funny.
Arkan's a member of the special club.
Oh, yes.
Shut up, Ben Kengo. Been enough.
Yeah.
Happy now.
Yes,
What
Scotsman.
is happening? I missed the joke.
No, we're off your joke. We're on another joke now.
I see.
No, we're listening to Sasso now complaining. But we can't say too much because now we're live. Sasso, just remember that. Eh?
Yeah, absolutely. I just funny with all this cold. Yeah, I can.
Are you in strike as well?
On strike?
Yes.
Well, I should be on strike tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna fly 9:15 in the morning.
Okay. I heard that somehow in some company in Europe in strike.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Not us.
Not for you?
Nope. Working.
Yeah. In this case, they need to pay different than the others.
Yeah.
I see.
It's not gonna happen.
Did you see, Nico, how he sells his colleagues?
Okay. You're manufacturing truths now.
Hakan, you're mean.
Look, she's still busy. She's in. I'm gonna give her Prozac or something to make her sleep and feel better. I promise you. Oh, that and. Oh, she's completely lost the plot. I wish there was a reset button, somewhere there, apart from just the abort button, that there was like an actual reset.
Bloody bus. There was a bus on the runway.
Ah. No, that's not a button, Airbus. It was a bus on the runway. The actual bus, yeah.
Oh, they are screaming inside the aircraft. Oop.
Bus? Are you talking about Airbus?
No.
No, man, there was a proper bus on the runway.
I see.
Just to complete the year.
You know what's nice? She's pressing all the buttons and going through the motions, but it's like fingers are too lame. It's not rigid enough to actually turn and twist anything. She just goes through it. Thank goodness. Imagine we had to do an emergency landing now. Get the floats out. We're above the ditch. Uncle John, what I usually do in between two flights is I do the developer reload just to make sure everything reloads, right? And I didn't do it this time. She never reset. She still thinks that she need to shut down and secure the aircraft. One of those things. Yeah. Exactly. Look, she's starting the APU the whole time. Hey, woman. Now she's gonna sit there and wait until it bombs out. Look, we need to balance the fuel already. And there's our train on the Indy, look.
Nico?
Yeah?
I have sent Santa Claus to Uncle John's house. However, he sent me back that there is nobody in address.
Okay, I wonder why.
Therefore he missed his presents.
Shame. Next year is also coming. Don't worry, it's 359 days to Christmas.
Yeah, I offered Santa Claus, please go to South Africa because he must be there, I said. He said that Hakan, is your mother beautiful? It is too much way to go to South Africa.
Oh, like I said, next year when he does his rounds, he bring 2 presents. That's all.
Okay.
He can top up next year.
Okay.
Good. Okay, I found the balance.
Okay. Boris, our story is unique, okay, when it comes to IVEA versus VATSIM, okay? I tried for 18 months to start a training program with VATSIM, and I spoke at that point in time to various different people. They never came back to me, okay? I went to IVEA, and within 48 hours, literally 2 days, everything was organized and set up, and we launched. And we started the whole training facility here with Skymatix and the crew. All right, we have subsequently trained a couple of dozen pilots, if not more, already now, to fly on IVEA. All right, we've got agreements with them in 3 different areas in the world, in the Northern Americas, in Scandinavia area, and also in South Africa, where we can take fresh people that want to start to learn how to fly online, where we can give them a safe space to come and learn. Just give me a second. Sorry, my daughter just interrupted us. Okay, so we've got certain facilities and agreements in place, both sides, you know, between us and Aveo. We've also done development work from Zibo's side with Aveo. I am also, you see these logos at the bottom of the screen, these Aveo partners. I'm one of their creative partners. So we have got a very strong relationship. And because we have all of the above, we have to stay loyal to them as they are loyal to us. They have to stay loyal to us as we are loyal to them. You know, it's a two-way street. So that aside, when a normal user looks at VATSIM, okay, there's pros and cons on both networks. They basically provide the same. So the first question I want to ask is, when do you fly? And when we look at when you fly, we're going to look at, is there ATC coverage in that area that you want to fly at the time that you want to fly, okay? And that is typically how the people choose. Now, my best advice to you today is get both. Try both. Look at the facilities they give you, and then you can, on a good day, fly with us on Aveo, and on another good day, you go and fly with VATSIM with some of your other buddies. So it's not difficult to keep both alive. I think you need to do one flight every 3 months or something just to keep the account alive, you know. And they are both automated. Even if they disable your account, you can just re-enable it on the fly. Quickly go to the website, tick a box, click apply, and it's on, you know, 5 minutes later. So that's my advice. Go check it out, because in certain countries, in certain areas, there are more VATSIM guys than Aveo guys, and the same on the other side. Some places have more Aveo guys. Then, obviously, if you get involved with the network on some level, you're probably going to make friends, and you want to fly with your friends, just like we are all friends here and we fly together. And again, that will dictate which side you go to, you know, because on a Monday you might fly with VATSIM, and on a Tuesday you're with Aveo. You know, that's because your one buddy stays there and another buddy stays somewhere else. You know, so it just makes it easy to have both facilities. The trick just comes in that you can't run both of the plugins at the same time. So you're going to have to decide, today I'm flying Aveo, so you switch VATSIM off, and then the next day the other way around. Is all going to depend on you, them, the day, the place. You know, and the only way to make an informed decision is to try both. So that's my recommendation to you. Go try both.
But you will see that Aveo is much more easier to access.
You think, Hakan?
Yeah, I think. This is my opinion, of course.
Yeah. Well, my opinion as well, because if you look at the installer, you get everything in your installer. You get your MTL, CSL, whatever you want to call your AI traffic add-on aircraft, you know. It's all part of the deal. With VATSIM, you've got to go do all those other routines to set up the correct, you know, AI aircraft to represent the other players and all. I don't know, that's just one silly little thing I'm thinking out loud now. It's not difficult, it's just an extra step that VATSIM requires that Aveo doesn't have. Now, let's start looking at these charts. Let's look at our descent here.
I am descending.
Okay.
QNH is in Manchester 0995.
Tower is online, so we have
yeah,
ATC on the last part.
Yes.
Minimum for localizer and ILS approach 449 feet. Before capturing ILS, you need to descend 3,500 feet for runway 23 right.
ILS frequency 1095.
If you fly with Boeing, you need to set with your hand, but if you fly with Airbus, you don't need to do that.
Fruitcake.
What did you have for breakfast this morning, Hakan?
Cake from Netherlands.
Must be from space.
Yeah.
Sounds like typical Amsterdam cake.
Wallikie Street. Yeah, he went to Wallikie Street. Somebody made it and go fetch him some. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Even if I drink coffee, it gives same effect to me.
Yeah, right. Are we going to do the full circle in the approach or going to take a shortcut?
It doesn't matter, but fuel is not payware. I mean, free.
Yeah, I know, but I have to pay taxes.
Why you need to pay taxes?
Company pays, man.
Just kidding, Hakan.
Yeah. Hendrik, yeah, you guys are. Give me a second. Carl, I'm with you. I think Hakan had some of those special brownies. Anyway, listen. Hendrik, let's quickly see who's in front, who's behind. Let's see for spacing, right?
Yeah, I'm in front. Well, Hakan is in front, I think, and you're right behind me. And
Yes. Okay, I think for you can take the shortcut. Me and Hakan will go the long way, and that way we space ourselves nicely. Okay, so
I will go the long way also then, because I'm very close behind you.
Yes, let's do that. So Hakan is gonna go whatever he does. It's irrelevant. Hendrik's gonna do the shortcut, and me and Peter, we're gonna do the long one. Okay, yes, sir. Yeah. Get to call. We'll get to call. I'm busy thinking.
I'm skipping Bernie then, so just going from Paul to Rosen.
Yeah.
I'm going to make joke to Manchester Tower. While approaching, I'm going to turn back immediately. To Amsterdam.
You are such a naughty boy.
Am I?
You are, sir.
Thank you very much for your compliments. Sorry.
Top of descent.
Nico, do you see Uncle John still giving compliment to me?
Look, just because there are days he doesn't like you, doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. You see? I mean, we all have that with our parents, we have it with our brothers and our sisters, our friends. It happens.
Partners.
You see?
Yes. There is only one letter between like and love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're mad.
Could you please ask Uncle John if he remembers what is the difference between love and like?
What's the difference between love and like?
Yes, if he remember.
He remembers what's the difference between love and like, don't you worry.
Okay, no problem then.
He doesn't have a microphone right now, so it's going to be difficult to have him talk to you now.
Then I want to hear that whether Uncle John love me or like me.
Sorry, I'm gonna go to do some stuff. I will be back later, probably.
What happened, sir?
Okay, so see you next time.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a
Bye.
nice celebration of the New Year, Sasso.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
Gonna be around
Happy
in the
New
afternoon
Year.
probably, huh?
Happy New Year.
Take care with fireworks.
Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Traffic on the OTBED approach from the OTBED star. Runway 235.
Passing 200. Look at the clouds. This is beautiful. You cannot find it in Explain 12. To be honest with you, this is really insane. Microsoft Flight Simulator is the best.
Can we mute that, Nico?
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna kick him. Paul, try that kick button.
Don't worry, guys. I'm kicking him off the Discord. He's gone.
Okay, nice.
There he is. Muted.
This quietness is nice, eh? In Explain 12.
Lovely.
Shame.
Here he is, back.
Thanks, Paul.
That was nice quietness in the cockpit. For a short while. But the clouds are nice, Hakan.
Say again, sir?
Your clouds are nice, but that's all.
Of course, this is technology with Airbus.
Uh-oh, you're getting muted again, eh?
I see.
Yeah, they make the clouds, don't they?
Yeah, super nice, yeah. But look at that landing in a few moments. That's going to be a disaster again.
Because of cake.
At the moment you hit the ground, you don't have control over the plane anymore.
Yeah, we will see. We will see.
Yeah, every time the same.
I will make it on piano and butter.
And it's not realistic, yeah, Hakan. You must be playing in that. In Explain 12, especially with the 2.8 Zibo now. It's super realistic again.
Really?
Yeah, it's super.
Okay, if Uncle John buys me Explain 12, I can turn back to.
Hey, it's on sale, eh? Explain 12.
Rob, he's actually left already. He's not here anymore, so he can't answer your question. Sorry, man.
I don't like this approach.
Sasso is happy with the plane again.
Yeah, he's happy with the plane, but not the weather. The weather in Explain is totally unrealistic for him.
Yeah, that's too harsh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, the Zibo handles it fine, eh?
We had a bit of problem coming in this morning, but the weather was extreme. You know, under normal circumstances and during the test flights that I've also streamed, it was nice. It was good. But that ILS...
Yeah, even that approach in Norway, ENBR, Bergen, that was a nice approach.
Yeah.
And there was gusting, 24 or something.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I think the direct crosswind was something like 20. Well, not the direct crosswind, it was like from 10 or 11 o'clock. It was like 20 knots pushing me all over the place there. Plus the gusts. Yeah.
Okay, I have changed to my route and expedite the descending. I will be capturing ILS for runway 23 right immediately. So therefore, you will have time to safe landing.
Good.
If you don't leave some pieces on the runway, Hakan.
No.
Fortunately, there's 2 runways. If he belly flops, we just take the other runway.
Yeah, smart.
Why are you not buying a ticked call sign, Hakan?
Say again, sir. I couldn't understand because I'm struggling with my airplane.
Microsoft, eh? Yeah,
Yes.
I was asking if it's why you're not flying with TIX call sign.
Because it is for A320 skin is not available in EVO.
No, it is. Oh no, it's
Really?
not in Iveo. Sorry, not in Iveo. It's available from the VA, but we haven't put it in Iveo yet. Sorry, Hakan.
But airlines is doesn't make a difference from my side.
Okay,
but as soon as I receive Skymatix livery, I will fly with that.
If you go to Discord, Hakan, and if you go to the VA section and you go to VA liveries, there is a download link for the Phoenix. You can just click it and download the Phoenix logo. It's also on flightsim.to. You can just download the Skymatix livery there.
The thing is, Nico, it is not available in EVO. You will not see me properly when I online.
No, I understand that, but you can always, when you connect online, connect as a Bravo 738. Okay? Because that's available. Then we can see you as Skymatix. You fly the Airbus, but we see a Boeing. That's all.
Wow, it is not okay from my side. Everything must be proper.
Okay. Well,
okay, why didn't accept your livery?
No, we haven't put it forward because to get a livery through Iveo is something. I've only met one person on earth that can do that. I promise you. The other guys gave up. It was just too difficult.
Okay. But as I said, it doesn't matter for me.
And apart from that, there's a more easier route. You fly the B738 like everybody else for the TIX number.
In X-plane.
Yes, in X-plane. Fly the Zibo with TIX.
We're just passing you, eh, Hakan?
Then you have the advantage of a realistic plane as well, Hakan.
Well said, well said.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not getting in the middle of that one.
He doesn't need to. He's got a Cheshire. He doesn't need to say anything. He's got a face like a Cheshire cat.
Let him call us with 1,000 feet, then we can see his landing. It's always a dramatic scenery on MS 2020. It's dramatic. I just saw a video of that 320 sim pilot flying A310 or something in MS 2020. And he forgot to make his own video, so somebody else was on the runway and or on the gate and took a video of his landing. Yeah, at the moment it touches the ground, it goes from left to right, and it's so a bad view.
Oh goodness.
It was an A350. It was an A350, I think.
Hendrik, are you here?
I'm here.
All right, yeah, this morning, I think what the guys did, wherever that server is hosted, I think they rebooted it because I also had like 5 minutes. I couldn't get in and the next moment it just worked.
Yeah, I saw it, but I was it got stuck while I was trying to sim brief the bit, so to say.
Gotcha.
And, that why I reverted to sim brief directly, but then it was online again. So.
And I just remember that's why I didn't log the flight on the VA. I couldn't. The VA website was down. That's why I couldn't start the ACARS. I felt so bad earlier when I realized I didn't, and I forgot that I couldn't. Now I remember.
Yeah, well, it's fixed again. So, do you have support staff looking at that, Nico?
No, it's the guy. It's the actual person who makes the VA software. It's his whole server system and everything. But I never went to look at his Discord. What's happening there? I mean, he probably put the notice out that I didn't see.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, great to have somebody to support you like that.
Mm.
So no other traffic, so we don't have to announce. Or,
Nah, it's fine. We must just remember to speak to Tower when we get there.
Put it on replay in Discord, Nico. The landing of the 350. At the moment the nose wheel touches ground, that's also a disaster.
Oh. I see.
So there it comes. Here, he went to the right first, and then blue blah. There it goes.
I'm with you. I just lost my
as
autopilot.
if you're in a skelter.
I think Linda tries to kill us here.
Oops. Imagine you sitting in that Airbus A350, going left and right and left and right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do more than just fire her. Look what she's done. She's switching my engines off.
Uh-oh.
Look, she puts us on the APU.
Very
I'm
helpful.
gonna kill her. That's why we lose the autopilot.
She is in special days. You don't give enough care her.
No.
You can switch her off, huh?
No, you can't switch off. You can't reset her. You can't. No, that board doesn't work. I've pressed it many times now. It doesn't do anything to her right now.
Oh, I thought that worked.
No. I can show it to you again. I'm not mad. It's just.
Yeah.
All commands and checklists aborted. All commands and checklists aborted. All commands and checklists aborted. All commands.
Perhaps you can help me. There was a setting like help me. Perhaps you can disable that, Nico.
All commands and checklists aborted.
The only way to get it to stop fiddling now is going to be to go into the plugins and to disable a plugin. That's all. Dumbass. Let's see what she does now.
Nico Metar says really 0 knots. However, I take 15 knots wind in 1,000 feet, 1,700 feet.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Go land and tell us that. They're measuring on the ground, not in the air.
Okay.
It looks like she's calmed down. I'm going to leave the AP, let it run now, because she stopped the nonsense. Maybe that was this. That's what I'm thinking. I think she's now satisfied. She got her will. Nasty little work that, eh? Yeah. A peach.
Two minutes from pole.
Is it a glitch with the new 2.8 with that Linda or not?
No, it's a Linda problem.
Thank you.
Don't look too much at the beautiful clouds, Hakan. Look at the landing way only.
He's on space cake.
Yeah.
He must be floating then.
Put on your recordings, Hakan. Record the landing, Hakan. Press record.
He's busy.
He ain't gonna do that.
Good landing, Hakan.
Thank you.
SWE, good day.
Nice done.
Now the replay, Hakan.
No replay, unfortunately.
Jeez, what simulator is that?
Highest technology.
So high.
Just a second, I need to talk with AT.
Fantastic. Enjoy. SWE says his computer has arrived. Uncle John gives a thumbs up. Mm-hmm. We've just crossed over Wakefield, Uncle John.
It's still there then?
It's still there. It's there. It's on the map. I won't go look for you there. Don't worry. I know you're here. Excellent, SWE. You must enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Wow, Christer, that's amazing. Feels like we've done a full day's job already, Uncle John. Thanks, Christer. Well, SWE, now you can fly like you're supposed to fly. Yeah, no more stutters and weird low FPS and whatever. Yeah, you can enjoy that. Did you get a laptop or a PC this time? As a tower or something? I think he said tower when I spoke to him before, Uncle John. A PC, yep. Yeah. Excellent. That's good news. I'll be back just now. Right, I'm back.
It's established, guys.
Good. Rob, yeah, I do. Unless I'm under ATC control. Usually, when ATC gives me vectors and stuff, I would use either level change or altitude intervent. You know, to push me through. VNAV and altitude intervent obviously works together, and then level change will kick the VNAV out. So it all depends on the situation, but normally, yes, just stay on VNAV until I disconnect.
You stream it, Hendrik.
Sorry?
Stream your landing.
Oh, I will.
Thanks, Christer. Same to you. EDDM.
Am I visible?
Yeah.
I have been given gate 4.
Hakan.
Yeah, tell me.
Look at Hendrik's stream.
Okay.
Chase HG. Look at that.
Yeah, it should be pronounced as Shehaye. A little bit of French and then Dutch. So Shehaye is the idea about which means like with Hendrik Jan. So that's the idea.
Your taxiway will be Bravo Delta Lima to gate 5316, something like that.
I'll see. Now I have to focus on landing.
Approaching 23 right.
Cleared to land runway 23 right.
Yeah, called the high EA is H and a J. So it's CHEZ HJ. That's how you spell it. But you say it the way you wrote it.
Approaching decision height 200.
Minimum. Approaching transition.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa! Whoa!
Is that realistic, Hakan?
Hey, he made it. He can walk away from it. We can reuse the aircraft.
Yeah, of course.
These people are nasty. Hendrik, we're going to sort them out for you.
Could you please check my stream? Would you like to see the technology?
No.
Look at that.
Yeah, he had a wind shear at the end.
I was told to have a forced landing when it's not wet on the runway, so just did that. Contacting agency now.
Level.
See you in a minute.
Ready for approach checklist. $1,000 to level off.
1,000 to go.
And 6 Alpha Delta Lima. Let's see where that is.
Let's go to Manchester United's football match.
It's a terrible angle to approach final.
Yeah, it's not too great.
Flaps 1 set.
What the heck? She set my flaps. Or did I set my flaps? I probably touched it. Then I'm going to continue.
Flaps 5 set.
If something is beautiful, Nico did. If something is wrong, Linda did.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know that's how it works.
Yeah, of course. But if something is perfect, Uncle John did.
Makes sense.
Happy New Year, Krister.
Bye-bye, Krister. Happy New Year. We'll talk soon again.
Bye, Krister. I will go more left to give you some space.
Okay, Cole. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. See you later. Yeah, that's much better.
Localizer capture. Glide slope capture.
We didn't overshoot the localizer this time. That's one of the bugs Zibo fixed, obviously. Yes. Yeah. Manchester Tower, Skymatix 001. We are on a 10-mile final, runway 23 right on the localizer.
Skymatix 001, this is Manchester Tower, winds are variable at 1 knot, clear to land runway 23 right.
Copy winds and runway 23 right, clear to land Skymatix 001. 1 knot winds. Split into pilots now and land this thing.
Manchester Tower, Skymatix 0355. Stand 6 it was?
Yeah, stand 6 for Skymatix 0355 via Delta and Lima.
Copy, confirmed, stand 6 Delta Lima, Skymatix 0355.
Yeah, he's heard his mommy's back.
Radio altimeter.
Flaps 15 set.
Manchester Tower, good day, that's Skymatix 206, establish ILS runway 23 right on 10 Alpha.
Skymatix 206, continue approach on number 2 for land.
Continue approach number 2, Skymatix 206.
Go full landing configuration, slowest possible speed.
Flaps 30 set.
You know,
Ready
otherwise
for
you're going to
landing
do a go
checklist.
around. I'll get off as soon as I can.
Cabin crew,
I'm all ready.
take your seats, prepare
Skymatix 001. Skymatix 001, please go around.
You mean give a round?
Stabilized.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Taxi lights on.
Check the FPS now. Now it's flyable, huh? Yeah, Dos Sasso is no longer here, but welcome, Kev.
500. Clear to land runway 23 right.
400.
Hope not.
300. 200. Approaching decision height 100.
Tank rate.
50, 40, minimum. 30,
minimum.
20, 10.
Good. Yeah.
Speed break up.
Skymatix 001, vacate.
Very good landing,
10,000.
Nico.
Nice, Nico.
Okay. The ATC said something, and I have no idea what he said.
He wanted to vacate as possible, as soon as possible.
I bet.
60 knots. Yeah.
Runway vacated, Skymatix 001.
You are professional.
Skymatix 206, wind variable at 1 knot, clear to land runway 23 right.
Woohoo. Thanks, Kev.
Clear to land 23 right, Skymatix 206.
Skymatix 001, taxi stand 8 via Alpha Delta Lima.
Stand 8 via Alpha Delta Lima, Skymatix 001. I need to find it. I don't know where on earth it is. Oh, hang on. Stand 8. Where roundabout would stand 8 be? Oh, I was on it. There.
Next to me, Nico. So Delta Lima.
Well, there's Alpha, there's Delta. So how do you get from...
Go all the way out through, yeah, and there turn around.
Okay.
Not the most logical route, perhaps, but that's the way he wanted.
And there's the other aircraft landing behind me. Welcome, Peter.
A nice view you have there.
Yeah. By the way, Builds has got the Manchester for Microsoft FS 2020 on special for £9. The Manchester add-on scenery, guys. And it looks really nice. It does look really nice. After landing procedure.
Skymatix 206, vacated runway 23 right.
After landing procedure.
Skymatix 206, taxi stand 10 via Alpha Delta Lima.
Taxi stand 10 via Alpha Delta Lima, Skymatix 206.
Tower Skymatix 0355.
After landing procedure complete.
Skymatix 0355, frequency change approved, thank you very
Flaps
much.
up and
Flight
set.
to Manchester.
Same to you, Rob.
And
Always a
thank
pleasure.
you for surfacing the AGC on the tower, sir. And see you again next year. 76035.
I see you, Nico.
I see you too. Yeah. We did well today. Wow.
Still there, Hakan?
Say again?
Are you still there?
Yes, of course. I'm waiting for boss.
Boss is cutting corners.
What is the FOB on that airport? On the 23 right.
What is what?
What is that FOB on the 23 right, Hakan?
206, you're now on
Fog?
Bravo, take next
FOB.
left onto Delta.
I don't understand.
Final approach fix.
Final approach fix.
Taking next left on Delta.
Is that 2000?
3,500.
Okay.
Right. We made it. So,
You need to take a picture. This is last flight of the year. All together.
I think that's a good plan, Hakan.
But another A
Coming.
Ready for
You have to hurry
shutdown
up.
procedure.
I have a nice view of you all. In the old explain, I must say, but it's good enough.
It usually does. In actual fact, I think it's Control J. Yeah, it's Control J, not Shift and J. Unless I changed the mapping or you changed the mapping. But I pressed Control and J and there you go.
Hakan, and what is the baro?
What is Baro? Baro is 0995. 995.
Okay. Hey, that's the QNH. What is the baro setting?
He's talking about the minimums, Hakan.
I see. 449 for localizer and ILS approach.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to record my landing there, okay?
Okay.
Where are you then? Because I don't see you on the webby.
I'm doing the FSE panel approach. It's not on Iveo.
Hello, Samboy. Yes, same to you. Welcome, Amar.
What I'm noticing now is that the how is that called? The walk bridge is not being simulated in the sim.
I don't know, but guys, our ATC is on the stream with us. I just want to say to him also Happy New Year and thank you for controlling us. I hope you have a good year next year. Thanks for the effort. Here we go, gents. Let me take a picture. What is that about the bridge, Hendrik?
Oh, I see in your stream that the how's that called? The one where the passengers go out.
This one, oh, the jetway.
The jetway is connected to your plane.
Yes.
But on my screen, your plane is not connected to the jetway.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I wish we could share it. Yeah, that would have been so cool. Anyway, there you go. Everybody on stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for 2022. We're going to the 6th year. This December it was.
206, thank you very much, flying to Manchester, and have a good new year.
I wish a very wonderful new year to all. Thank you very much. Have a good day. This is Turkish 982 Hakan.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day, sir, and thank you for your service.
Having me as a pilot of this great VA. And, let's do some more flying next year.
Yeah, we'll do. Will do. I wanted to say when everything went cockeye now, Zibo started in December 2016. So we're talking this is 6 years now. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Long time. So guys, anyway, for the next 6 years, Zibo, Happy New Year, all those other things, we're here, buddy. We're going to carry you through, help you all the way. So you just go for it. We're here. Thank you for everything that you do to Twixter, the whole team, Yeri, Jan, Sasso, Alex, all the guys that we deal with. Even Flight Deck to Sim, we must not forget him just because he's not here with us. He's also part of the gang. So, guys, I hope you all have a good time and a good and healthy and prosperous 2023. We'll probably be back tomorrow sometime and repeat some of these messages. But anyway, this is it for 2022, guys. Enjoy and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you all.
I'm here.
Bye-bye. Thank you all.
Bye, thank you.
Yes. You're right, Kev.